You know, the entirety of New Orleans without power this morning. Everybody here in the Mardi Gras city waking up without the ability to turn on their air conditioning. At the same time, about 1 million people here in the state of Louisiana in that same exact situation. And also, they're dealing with the damage from Hurricane Ida, including this building where you see the storm. It knocked the facade off of this building. Next to it, another building collapsed, completely crushing a car, down power lines and trees all around the city. Panic and desperation also building here. Police responding to a number of break-ins at stores and other incidents. The governor ordering the National Guard to ride along with local officers to increase their safety and security. People also trying to buy as much ice, cold water, and non-perishable food as they can find because the CEO of the local utility has said there is no clear timetable to restore the power here. We spoke to a number of people who survived Hurricane Katrina, evacuated from Hurricane Katrina. They say Hurricane Ida, it doesn't compare to the horror they saw in the aftermath, like this building you see here behind me. They say basically this is minor, but they are worried about the days ahead.
There's no lights, and none of our phones are working. I mean, it's just as it prolongs, you got to remember you're going to run out of food. There are no grocery stores open, even though you've stockpiled for 2 weeks. You're going to run out of water. I mean, it's just going to continue going on and on and on and on.
And then what happens?
Then it's time to go. That's the sad part, though, because we did that the last time and we didn't come back for over a year.
Gasoline is also becoming increasingly hard to find. Colonial Pipeline, which carries about half the fuel used on the East Coast, temporarily halted deliveries because of Ida, according to Reuters. Gas prices we've seen, at least anecdotally, they have been rising, but they still remain below the national average. GasBuddy.com says that this storm should not have a significant impact on prices, but a lot of other concerns here without people being able to fuel up their cars or their generators in many cases.
Yeah, Frank, and on top of everything the storm has thrown at them, how are people there managing COVID safety on top of the outages and everything else?
You know, a huge concern. A lot of people worried just about, in general, the fact that they can't have air conditioning if they're staying in hotels. They're worried about the circulation there. You have to keep in mind that this state, it has a large COVID outbreak going on right now, what's been described as severe right now. You're seeing a map of it. New Orleans right there at the center, that red area, that's where people don't have power. About 2,700 COVID cases here in the state right now. They're dealing with their 4th outbreak of it. So a lot of concern about safety. A lot of people out and about trying to find gas, food, water. A lot of people worried about social distancing with the highly contagious Delta variant. Back over to you.
On top of that, I mean, Entergy, the energy company there, just in terms of how long this is going to take, they called this a catastrophic failure of the system. It's not going to be up anytime soon.
You know, based on what the CEO said just yesterday, it does not appear it's going to be up anytime soon. Of course, a lot of word of mouth is going around. Some people saying they expect it to be up in a week, others worrying it's going to be weeks. And I've talked to a lot of people that said they're basically just trying to find enough gas to get out of here and go live with relatives or find someplace else to relocate.
Frank, thank you. Be careful, but it's good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.